Hi, welcome to AFTV. As you all know, the season is pretty much done. So we're going to ask the fans here today. I want to ask you, who's been a player this season and why?
Do you know what? I'm gonna say Declan Rice. Do you know why? Because after all, the shots that he's done, and looking on that, got a shot of Declan Rice today, goes to show that he's my most experienced player that I've actually seen this season. Yeah, with all the shots that he's done. Even though they signed Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan Wanyoye, they have done well, but he's my most experienced player out there because
They didn't sign them. They come from the academy, obviously.
Yeah, obviously they come from the academy, but as for Declan Rice, £105 million worth signing, they start before the start of last season. It's really, really good. But do you know what? Looking on to next season, we want to really bring back big trophies to hear the Emirates. I think what we need to do, because I said this to many fans today, I think the best thing to do is for them to sign a striker like Gyökeres. So that's one thing.
Okay, let me bring you forward and ask you the same question. Who is your player of the season and why?
Funny enough, I had this same conversation with one of the fans at the end of the game. I was saying I felt it would have been Gabriel up until a certain point when he got injured. He was cleaning up with it. But I think it's a defensive player for sure.
Okay.
One of probably 4 or 5.
Give me one.
But yeah, like Josh said, I think Rice has taken it for his performances in the second half of the season, especially his performance in that Real Madrid game, which cemented himself as one of the best, if not the best midfielder in the world. I'd say he's probably the best all-round midfielder in the world. Tackling, shooting, you know what I mean? All the aspects of a midfielder.
I like that. Okay. High praise so far for Declan Rice. For you, player of the season and why?
I'm giving it to Gabriel because he has been
Magalhaes?
the best defender in the league, and he likes scoring from set pieces for a goal, and he copied the Gyökeres celebration like this. Yeah, and he will be good. And we need to sign some more players, and we need to believe in the team that we could fight for big trophies and win some Premier League, Champions League, and win some domestic cups and bring it to the team what they need, and the fans deserve it. We've been waiting this for 5 years. We need to start winning the league and top the table for next season, and we could do this.
Brilliant.
I believe in the team. My name is Lorenzo, and yeah.
Big up Lorenzo, my man. Big up. He's on Gabriel Magalhaes. Obviously got injured halfway through the season, which is a bit of a shame. But if I'm honest, probably was my man man of the season. Sorry, but for you, who's your player of the season?
Yeah, likewise. It would have been Gabriel up until the injury. So because of that, I would have to say Declan Rice throughout the whole average in the season, Premier League, in the Cups, obviously Champions League, he had that moment, and he's just been Mr. Consistent. Because we've had so many injuries this season, Saka, Odegaard, like you said, Gabriel, Martinelli, so many injuries, it's hard to pick out any other player that we can say throughout the whole season they've been consistent, at least 7 out of 10s, if not more. So definitely Declan Rice. And it's tough how this season ended, considering, we got other clubs like now Palace, Newcastle, they've all won trophies, they're trophyless again. This summer's going to be crucial, and Arsenal fans, well, me personally, I support the men and the women's team. So Saturday, Arsenal Women's Champions League final versus Barcelona. Got to wish them the best, and hopefully we win our second Champions League.
Big respect. Let's hope. Well done to mentioning the women's team as well, because they're in a big final on Saturday. Player of the season for you and why?
Player of the season is definitely going to be Rice and stuff, because obviously he's been carrying the whole team throughout the whole of the season from the start to the end, scoring crucial goals, especially the goal against Real Madrid. Both of those free kicks out of nothing. He deserves it as well.
Okay, player of the season, Rice. Player of the season for you? Any different?
I will agree with everyone. Declan Rice, he's been the most outstanding player throughout the whole season. You can see players like Saka, the other players like Gabriel have gone through rough patches with injuries. So Declan Rice have shown some more outstanding performance throughout the whole season. You can see the goals he scored against Real Madrid. I was there at the Emirates on the night. It was electrifying, you know what I mean? And also today's game, he just helps us to secure for the second place in order to qualify for next season's Champions League. For this summer transfer window, I think, because now we've got Andrea Berta, he was a bit ruthless at Atletico Madrid during the time when Diego Simeone was there. So let's just hope Kroenke needs to show some more etiquette, more funds available in order to spend and sign a place we need to get in this summer transfer window, because it has to be on the spot. Because if Arteta wants to go onto the line, he needs to get backed by the Cronkies and the Burgess.
Berto, hopefully, him coming in will make sure we get things over the line. But thank you very much for that one. I'm bringing the last person here. Player of the season and why?
Player of the season. I would have went with Gabriel. For the first part of the season, I would say to Gabriel. He was consistent.
Yeah.
On the back line, winning, scoring the corner kick goals, scoring the set pieces. But of course, after he's been away for the end part of the season, I say Declan Rice. Declan Rice he's been the man. I think even before the Madrid game, he was putting 8 out of 10 game performances. But those 2 free kicks, since then, the energy he's brought to the team, the charges. Yeah, in the central midfield, he's controlled it. And of course, we get talks of Zubimendi coming through to help party back up. Yeah, I think he's going to go from strength to strength to strength. I don't think he's had many bad games he's come to Arsenal.
Yeah, no, I think Declan Rice, fair play. I think a lot of fans said he was spot on there. I think he's the one that might take the win here if it comes to player of the season. I'm going to close it off there, but before I go, let me know in the comments below, because Robbie posed this question and wanted this question to be asked to the fans, but everyone has gone with Declan Rice. And I remember doing a whole big speech about Declan Rice, about the ball winning ability. He's now adding goals to his game. He's everywhere. He'll be a nightmare to play against. Declan Rice, let me know, is he the player this season? I reckon I can make a really good case for Miles Lewis-Skelly as well, stepping up in big games against Real Madrid, the Man Cities, scoring against Man City, the North London derby. I think I can make a good case for Miles Lewis-Skelly. It would have been Gabriel Magalhaes. That obviously happened when he got injured, so we moved on to Declan Rice. Miles Lewis-Skelly came through alongside Ethan Wanyeri. Ethan Wanyeri is one I'd pay to watch, excited to watch, but he's now kind of drifted off due to, I don't know why. Arteta's obviously not playing him.
With Miles, we just not say it's criminal that he didn't get nominated for Young Player of the Year awards.
Yeah, crazy.
He didn't get nominated. The performances that he's had, he's stepped up. He's been our key man in the Champions League games. He couldn't even get a nomination. But I'm still seeing Cole Palmer, who's been absent for 2025, still gets a nomination. So
it's crazy. I mean, yeah, that's a disgrace. But for me, Miles Lewis-Skelly, it is Declan Rice, but I can make a strong case. He got into England, scored for England, the big games. Miles Lewis-Skelly is definitely, it's him or Rice for player of the season. For me, let me know in the comments below. Anyone different in I've missed out? People might say Mikel Merino stepping in, going up front, saving our season in some sense by scoring goals up there. But let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to see who you think has been this year's player of the season for Arsenal. Take care, like the video on your way out, and I'll see you soon. Bless.